Hope you're okay with being up late because it does come out midnight in CET. And of course, for us, GMT, 11 p.m. Pretty damn nice pretty nice for North America, though.
Always is.
Yep, 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST.
See, I was about to say they get all like the raids and stuff a day early too because they're the favorite child. But then I realized that usually becomes them being beta testers. So, fair enough.
Actually, do you know who I think? No. Do you know who may win? Taipei, Seoul, Sydney.
Oh, they're the ones that like wake up and get to play. Yeah, that's
just wake up 12 hours.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, that's like always like my idea. Did I do that for one of them? I think it was Legion. I like played for because it was really smooth launch. Mm-hmm. I remember I played for like an hour or two and then went to bed and woke up at like 8 a.m. and just played like hell the entire next day and it was great. I think I did the same with WoD as well. I took a load of time off work. And then just kept my usual work schedule, but I was playing Warlords instead of going to work. It's great.
I went kind of insane. For those, I changed my sleep schedule, so I would wake up at about 6 or 7 p.m.
Too old for that.
Yeah, too old for that. I mean, you're not the move.
You're also never young enough for that either, because that's really bad. Don't do that.
Yeah, I was also 22 and I did that, so yeah. Oh man, that was something. All right, so the next thing then, pre-patch. We are thinking October 25th. This is not confirmed, but if you take a look at this leak, it was interesting because I had a bunch of Wrath dates. This came out a few hours before the Wrath dates were announced.
Yeah.
And now we've seen here the WoW 10.0 global launch November 28th. That also is true. And that very much suggests that you can see here October 25th. WoW 10.0 pre-patch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me just...
There we go. You can see it there.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, October 25th. I think that's when the pre-patch is going to be. And this is relevant to you because we have got the Winds of Wisdom 50% XP buff. This is going to begin October 4th. It is going to be a levels 10 through 59 XP buff of 50%. Now, this is quite funny because they say the winds will shift once more when the new Dracula Revoker becomes playable during the pre-patch. And the XP buff will no longer be available. But... they've nerfed the XP requirements in Dragonflight for levels. Remember?
Yes.
There's a 75% reduction in levels 50 through 60.
Yeah, so I have a caveat to this that I think I was reading.
Shit.
And I'm sure people in chat know. If Night Stalker's here, he'll definitely know. But I think it's slightly faster to do up to 31 now. And then do the rest after. That's what I was reading. I don't know if that's true or not. If someone could back me up, that'd be great. But I'm fairly sure that's the idea of you can kind of get to... Well, I mean, it'll be faster with 50% to go to 50. Probably faster to go to 60. But even if you get stuff level up to 50, right? And then you can just do the last 10 levels.
That's my recommendation, yeah, because that means you get to skip Shadowlands and the XP requirement, it's like a 75% nerf, levels 50 through 60. It is humongous. So... there's that. And hey, this is an expansion that I think you're going to want an army of alts in. I certainly will. It seems like an expansion where playing multiple characters is going to be a significantly more doable experience. You're going to want to because of the professions. It'll be fun to do so because of the gameplay, and there will not be mountains of game systems fighting against you doing that, providing artificial barriers.
Yes. There's a couple things that might crop up just in terms of how the gear pacing and stuff feels, but there's nothing to suggest that alts won't be at least reasonable here. Yeah. And also with the additional crafting stuff, you'll have actually fun kind of doing alts a little bit. It's that awkward thing where I'm kind of going, well, I have to now for the first time since maybe Mr. WoD, and I since Legion, because they had all the profession quests, I now actually think about professions. 2 expansions without doing that whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm now like, well, I'm going to play my Druid, which I am now torn between balance and feral because the balance tree is really good. You can have a
ton of great work.
Yeah, this is depending on balance, but you could have a crazy circle of life and death dot oriented build for big dot stuff, or you could go for the wild mushroom and loads of starfalls, right? I think I'm not super sure on that, but it's even just playing around, I'm this is really cool. I can't believe talents have worked, and you can see the philosophy change. We'll talk a little bit about that later, but they all kind of work. So I'm I want to play a load of classes to see how they feel. Which is, again, that was Legion territory for me. Because, that came with all the reworks. And these are none of these reworks. Some of them are soft reworks, like the Boomkin one. But generally speaking, it's just, there's a lot of reason to kind of want to play alts. It's just, will everything match that in terms of the gearing. Will there be any changes to like how Mythic Plus feels, so you're not just in the fucking grind circle forever?
They've said that those details are to follow. At the very least,
yeah,
it seems like the most alt-friendly expansion since pre-Legion times.
yeah, because even Legion was not alt friendly.
No, it was not.
It was. You were very much incentivized to play alts because of all the content, but you weren't incentivized to play alts by the systems because unless you no, that's a lie. You're incentivized to play an alt of the same class.
That was the most insane shit. Yeah, you might not remember this. The way that it worked with the legendaries is, I think, was it the first two that had a... No, it was the first one had a higher drop
At launch,
rate.
it was the first one, yeah. You basically got a welfare Lego at the start, and then it got way harder to earn one after that. So if you rolled a bad one, it was quicker to level again. Crazy.
That's fucking madness, isn't it?